Whenever I'm online talking to anyone, I'm always conscious about one thing, that I don't hurt anyone personally. I fear that mostly because I don't know that person. Because person we see online is totally different person than he is online compared to what he is IRL. At least that's my insecure mind thing. Lol. I can't help it but fear that, because we cannot understand each other 100%. Shout out to Evangelion. The trope no one know the true person is as old as time in fiction or even IRL. I can be cold-blooded murderer who have killed 1,000 people. Could you have guessed that? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But my point is, people do put facade of being someone else in online than what they actually are. And I really can't help but feel that I might touch a nerve which I shouldn't have touched. Like, that fear is there. And I found it fascinating the way One Piece examined this trait. I found it really compelling. And it's also a nice way for me to gush about one of my all-time favorite antagonists, aka Charlotte Katakuri. I think on surface level, we may see Katakuri someone who suffered the trait of being two different person. It's obvious that he is perfectionist type, a type of anomaly which we haven't seen before. I would argue Kaido, the world's strongest creature, doesn't have the aura of Katakuri as a formidable threat. In my opinion, the way Katakuri is shown is to way that he virtually outclass our MC in every damn way, from his devil fruit to his vastly superior haki to armament haki to observation haki which may see future. He is portrayed as an unbeatable, someone who have never lost, someone who had never seen defeat, and that is biggest detriment. I will explain you all later how it is a detriment. Inside of Katakuri, outside of perfectionist invisible warrior, which hide from everyone, is the lovely donut eating boy who eat donut, who hide behind the facade of being invisible. Butheki des. Someone who never touched the ground, while this side being completely opposite, a goofball who loved donut and tea. He potentially obtained this gluttony from his mom. It might not appear subtle, but it is. I will explain you all later. Now, thing is, One Piece treat this trait of not being able to show your true self as something which might be valid or not be valid to exist. The existence of this flawed state is valid to someone, and it is unacceptable that this flaw side exists to someone. It may depend on the like to Flampe. This side should not exist. This side is ugly to someone like Broly. This side can exist. It have its play. And for Katakuri, this side is something he must hide. And he had to keep up the persona of being the perfect boy. Katakuri is shown as a child who handled his parent mess. Big Mom can be incompetent as hell. So as one of his senior son, he kinda handled their mess. But is it something which he due to his free will, or is he doing this because he have to handle the mess? Because he have to be perfect as a part of his perfectionist persona? Which is the right answer? It's up to you. I will let you I will let you decide which do you think is the true reason why Katakuri is so dedicated to being a pirate. I personally think that is the latter. And this is something which I believe is toxic as hell. I personally think that this notion of being perfect, that desire to be perfect, that you literally become the only competent guy in a family, is toxic way to think, and it's a toxic way to live. I think that facade of Katakuri, the facade of being perfect, is a flaw because it's carrying way too burden in one hand. And that is why I think there is nerve in Katakuri which can trigger a change, which can make him different person, because he is not doing it because of his own will. He is doing it for his own sake, to become perfect. Though there is reason behind why Katakuri is where he is, but because of this lifestyle of being constantly perfectionist, there is trigger in Katakuri which can cause change if someone touch that trigger in right spot. I would say though, the facade of being perfectionist is something which does not origin because Katakuri family is mess. It is there because of the desire of protecting one little girl, which is his sister, who was hurt by Katakuri enemy. The criticism toward Katakuri that it's a wrong decision to do something which cause harm to his family ignore the context that Katakuri should not be the perfect invisible man. He should not be the only competent guy of his family. He is only doing it so nobody would harm his sister and his family member he care about. From my money, only member from Katakuri who he care about, except Brule, is Smoothie and Oven. That's it. I highly doubt Katakuri has any attachment to his brothers like Pero or someone else. He is doing it because he's the only one who can be the perfect guy, the guy who handled the maze. Now, let's get to the climax. What do you think is the show's answer to the Katakuri facade? What does One Piece say about the mask personality? Answer is kinda clear. One Piece says it's okay to be you and you don't need to be someone else extraordinary. It's okay to have flaw. With accepting the flaw, person can go. Katakuri grow much stronger as a fighter once he throw away his facade of being perfectionist. Like, breaking point for Katakuri was when he earned respect for Luffy. When he come back despite having chance to run, and frustration that he cannot beat Luffy without cheating from Broly. From not Broly, my bad, from Fampe. We tend to forget that Luffy was getting really close to Katakuri and he was getting his observation haki level. He was getting close to learn future sight before he was paralyzed by Flampe and stabbed by Katakuri. Then Katakuri gave Luffy his 100% respect as a fighter by taking his mask off and stabbing himself in chest to make things evil. Through that fighter respect, he changes a person. Like, what a fucking giga chat. What a alpha man. I think when you try to be perfectionist, you have nowhere left to grow. You either bound to be stagnated or have some flaw which you yourself ignore. Biggest flaw with Katakuri was he was not perfect yet he tried hard to be. I think with accepting his flaw, the side of Sharkil face, he matured and grow. Like, for great example, when anyone look at Flout's side of Katakuri, he had to kill them immediately. Like that's middle school level insecurity. Plus when he realized Luffy saw his face, he loses his concentration. Boundman beat the shit out of him until he get his concentration back. Compare that to new Katakuri, which can handle anything Luffy throw at him in his Snake Man form. With accepting the flaw of his face and ignoring the background noise like Flampe, Katakuri grew as fighter. I think this is phenomenal. I personally believe that is a nice lesson to learn. Sometime it's okay to be you. You don't have to be someone else. It's okay to be yourself and embrace being you. Katakuri lost the fight but win in life, because with that lost he have new horizon to challenge. Now he have a goal to reach, and most importantly he can be himself. Now this is it for the One Piece video, at least for a while now. I will take break from making One Piece video for a long time, and yeah, until something oh shit level happen in Wano, I will take break from making One Piece video. I hope you like the other stuff, and thank you for watching the video.
Let's creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.